Welcome back, everyone. We are here on the Unorthoblocks server. And in the last episode, I did add in the barn for my cows to live in, and then I've got my sheep and my pig pen down below. And today we are starting off by adding in an actual chicken coop for my chickens, so I can put those all in one place. And this is actually more like a little chicken lean-to instead of a coop, because there's no walls and stuff, because we have moderate to mild weather here. So I don't need to worry about the chickens freezing or getting eaten or anything. So we just have some final touches on here. We got putting vines, some plants, hoeing up the ground and planting in some wheat and corn. We don't have corn. Wheat and what are those? Carrots and that kind of stuff. And then we're going to have some trees, and then the blueberries are nice because they light up things. But this is just going to give the chickens a nice place to kind of free range and live and not really have, it's not really a chicken breeder or cooker. It's just a place to kind of gather up all the chickens on the island and keep them in one spot. Now that I've got everything in the pen all done, I just need to play Pied Piper here and bring all these chickens that were running around upstairs in the village down here and get them all back into their pens, nice and neat and secure there. And then I've also gathered up a pile of eggs that they had, so I'm just going to throw all those out and see if I can get a bunch of baby chickens to breed and fill up my pen. So once I have all my animals and stuff all in their pens, whenever I come across anything on the island that's naturally spawned, I can just go ahead and get rid of it and collect the feathers or meat or whatever. And then I don't have to worry about trying to corral all those. Now that I know I've got a set of pigs and chickens and cows and stuff and everything in one place. Okay, that is we have quite a population for our tiny little village here. There are just lots of villagers around here. So as you see, I have spent a lot of time building a bunch of new houses for the village, and almost got blown up by lightning. I don't know how that thing missed me, but it did. So this small little house has actually been kind of doubled in size, stuck with the white terracotta. I tried to be fancy and add vines and plants on the inside, but it looks like they have gotten out of control. So most of the other houses around the village have also been practically doubled in size, adding new furniture and stuff on the interior to make them more homey. And then on this one, this whole right side has been kind of tripled in size over here. And if you go inside, we got this low, nice little bench, and then we have this moss carpeting here. It makes I think it looks kind of like a shag carpeting. Got a nice little texture, actually a little different than the wool. I kind of like it better than the wool for carpeting. And then we just got the, the kitchen and this bedroom out back. And then added in some planters and stuff around the outside just to make a nice little decoration. So if we head way over here on the other side of the village, I have added a forge building right next to the blacksmith house and kind of made a little compound over here for blacksmithing and forging things together. We've got storage for ores out back. I've added anvils, quench tanks. I have this forge building here. I've got the dripstone over the cauldron. So I've got a block of lava up there which drips down and fills the one cauldron with lava. And then the same thing over on the other side here with the water dripping down to fill the cauldron with water. And then a big lava pit in the corner so you can heat up your metal and make your weapons and all that kind of stuff. So I think I've actually renovated all of the original village houses except for this one way over here. So this is a very little house. Yeah, but if we go around back, there's plenty of room here, so I can actually add an addition onto it. So we're going to start off here, we're going to start with a bigger footprint, kind of push it out a couple blocks on your side, and that'll give me plenty of room to put the beds and chairs and couches and everything I need on the inside. I am sticking with the same old cobble and oak building materials that come with the natural village. So that makes it look like it could have been naturally generated by the game when they created the village. And it also makes it a little easier on me so I don't have to really actually think of a new design or stretch myself. I can just replicate what Minecraft gave me. Just make it a little better with the little flair and stuff here and there. So on the inside, I'm just going to add in a couple of beds here with a nightstand in between. For the windows, sticking with the same one high window with the little oak blocks on your side, which is with the natural generated building. So everything kind of looks like it all fits in. And if we head up to the roof, I'm just going to mirror the original oak stairs for the roof and kind of make a little pyramid thing. So we're going to have like two tiny little pyramids sitting on top of the building over each addition. And then finally added in a little desk, some seating, and we are done with this building. So if we head over here near all the farms, I've got this tiny little empty area, and I think it'd be a perfect spot to put in like a gardening or potting shed. So we'll just, put the potted plants where the gardeners go. They got a little sink, they got some chests and stuff. You can hold the seeds, hold flowers, potting shed. Everyone knows what that is, I hope. So we've got the cracked brick and mossy stone brick from the flooring. I think that kind of goes with the outdoor shed. And then the walls are going to be, the classic oak and cobblestone, just to match all the other buildings in the village. I don't really have much room over here to make a big wide building, so this is going to be a very simple, kind of a narrow design. Have a galley shaped interior there, so I have just a walkway on one side and the equipment and stuff on the other side of the building. And then we'll have a door at each end. Makes it easier getting in and out. I don't have to go around the building. I can get in from either end. There we have it. So I'm all finished with the roof and most of the interior. We're just going to have to put in a few more potted plants. I want to put in a big spore blossom here to give it a nice area effect, and some vines and stuff. Give it a bit, make it organic and overgrown, and a garden shed. So while I was cleaning up the village area, I decided to convert this impromptu storage area where I had just a cutting block and boxes and chests here into actually a workplace. So I've added in the roof and kind of organized all the workstations with the crafting table and stuff in there. So it's actually a workable area. Although this house right next to it is kind of in an awkward angle. So what I want to do here is just I'm adding in an entryway. So it'll kind of tie in the building into this covered area, work area, kind of like a carport next to it. So we'll have an entryway. We have a door so you can get to either go in the house or go out to the workshop. And then the villagers can come in here and sleep at night. So last up, I want to take a look at this unique, more unique style house I have here. I mean, it's not that much of a stretch in uniqueness because it's still cobble oak and yellow terracotta, but it is somewhat different from most of the village houses that I have around here. So I've got all the external landscaping put in here. We've got our vines, we've got our, sugar cane. I've got the glowberries. That'll keep the monsters from wandering in or spawning around here. So heading on in here on the inside, I've got this entryway here with this little nook. Has a couple couches for people to sit. I've got a big plant, some stuff on the walls here, and then we got this large table. And I just put a few cups on here so it makes it look like people are actually can sit there and drink. And then if we go around here and head on upstairs, I've added in a double bed, got this small kind of chair thing over here. And then I've added in a armor stand with a resident here, which actually has a Mayyple's head on it, because I got that from a wandering trader. So I thought it'd make it look like there's more life in the building if it had an actual person's head on the armor stand. But I think that actually wraps things up for today. I want to thank everybody for taking time to watch the video. And I also want to encourage you check out the other videos from the Unorthoblocks server members. So go down and check out the links to everyone's channel. It is in the description of this video. And until next time, have a great day, everybody, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.